Well, there they are. There's that Celtics team we've all come to know and love. The team that loves to get out on runs and then blow it in a moment's notice. I just, I don't understand this team sometimes. I sit there and I watch this game and I watch us go up 20 and I'm like, man, we are the defending champs. Like there's nobody that's going to beat us. There's nobody that's really going to push us or test us until we get to the Cavs or possibly even the NBA finals. And then we just slowly take our foot off the gas and blow it. And there's a lot of people to blame here. I'm not blaming KP, but him going out of the game for some kind of sickness or illness. I mean, that's not ideal. Joe Mazzulla was horrid in this game. Absolutely horrid. And I've been hyping Joe Mazzulla up. Like, best coach in the NBA. Absolutely not. Like, horrid out of the timeout, the play calls that I saw tonight. Some of the worst I've seen maybe ever. But Jalen Brunson had a great game. Mikal Bridges had a great game. 48 minutes from him is absurd. The man was just unstoppable. I mean, we're just not a good night. I'm looking at splits here. I mean, 35% from the field, 15 of 60 from three, 25%, guys. 25%. You're telling me the team that has made more threes than anybody in the history of the game shoots 25% from three? Now, I get it. Mathematically, statistically, it happens, right? You have a bad shooting night. You can't shoot well every night. And every now and then we lay one of these eggs and, oh, it was the Knicks defense and it was this. I just think it was just missing shots. As a Celtics fan, I'm not worried. I'm not sitting here going, the sky is falling. I'm not chicken littling this game. But it is concerning. It's concerning, one, because Tatum is a giant pansy. This dude will do anything in his power, humanly possible, not to put his head down and drive to the basket. He will do anything to take a step back, contested three, and brick it off the back of the iron. That man will do anything. And it's so infuriating. Dude is dang near 9 foot tall and has the wingspan of Giannis and KD combined and cannot and will not drive the lane. There were a few times that I was like, they're camping in the lane, or, maybe he's just being a little hesitant because he's been getting hacked on a few. The refs were letting a good bit of stuff go. But at the end of the day, somebody's got to put their head down and go to the bucket. And he wasn't doing that. What a wuss. What a wuss. Oh, my God. And the out of timeout call from Joe Mazzulla, you're telling me that the best play that you could come up with after almost getting a 5 count and calling a timeout there at the end is to have the worst shooter tonight. JB is 1 of 10 from three. On a curl. He's curling back towards the ball on the opposite side of the court. Meanwhile, Derek White, who's arguably been the best shooter tonight, inbounds the ball. You're telling me that's the play that you came up with? And all of your infinite wisdom and defending champ knowledge, Joe Mazzulla, that's what you come up with? Did they go to the huddle and say, oh, JB wants the ball, he's the one? Like, no, we're not running a curl route on an inbound play across the court to get to someone who's 10% from three. No, that's not what we're doing tonight. That's not what we're doing tonight. That's borderline malpractice is what that is. If he was a doctor, he'd have lost his license. That's how people die on the operating table. Like, what a horrid play call. And it's even it's made even worse that Brunson wasn't even a factor in the overtime portion. He wasn't even really doing anything. He was in his head from missing that wide open gimme layup to get out of overtime. That man was almost non-existent. And we had the keys to. It's just an infuriating night. We out rebound them plus 10 in the rebounding column. 84% from free throw. They shot 54% from free throw. They were 17 of 31. We were 22 of 26. I mean, what more can we do there? We out-rebound them plus 10. We plus 7 offensive rebounds. One less assist. I mean, they stole the ball a lot more. We had one more turnover. I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Largest lead of the night, 20. The Knicks only led by 6. It just goes to show that it just goes to show what I've been talking about. We just not battle tested. We cruised through the playoffs last season. We cruised through the playoffs, in round 1. And there's just we're watching a dynamic. We're watching an all-time dynasty team not get tested in dogfight games, dogfight series. And it goes back to last year. It's like, yeah, you play who's in front of you, but at the end of the day, you play who's in front of you. But it was a Mickey Mouse championship. Yeah, but I mean, you play who's in front of you, and we're not battle tested. We're not. We don't have that dog in us sometimes. I miss Marcus Smart because Marcus Smart would have been all up in these guys. Like, he's not letting a night like that slide. But because we don't have anybody on our team with heart, besides maybe Drew, but he's not probably as vocal as Smart was. But there are nights like tonight that I really miss. Hauser couldn't get anything going, and then he tweaks his ankle. I don't know what happened to him. If they were just like, yeah, he's done for the night because everybody just sucks at shooting threes. 45 missed threes, guys, the most in NBA history. Now I'm not worried, and I've said this before. I'm not worried. Because you can't do that every night. Statistically, you play 100 games, you're going to have one bad night. This was the bad night of all bad nights, a horrid night. And I'm not planning on us doing that again. However, it does speak volumes to this team. We can't shoot our way out of a bad shooting night like tonight. So someone, please, for the love of God, put your head down and go to the basket. And it just wasn't happening. And I'm not really excited for game 2. Simply because I was a wreck tonight trying to watch the end of this game, and it just made me more and more and more upset watching Tatum do his little dumb step back through the legs 3. It's just like, dude, if you 7'3" giant of a dude don't put your head down and go to the bucket, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'll catch y'all game 2. I can't. I gotta go.